Hi, yeah there. Today I'm going to talk about Tic Tac Toe and how I made this. Pretty fun, right? Yeah. So, let's start off that I've created two canvases here, one for the background, one for the board. I'm using CSS. I chose the images. I downloaded one from the Google. I don't remember the URL now, so sorry about that. Here's the URL, and I positioned the board canvas in absolute, so it's in the middle right here. So it's always in the middle. Um, let's see. So let's forget about this for now. I'll talk about it later. So this here declares that our canvases are two-dimensional. Now onto the drawing functions. This here draws our X. When I click, it gives me the location of the clicks, and then it prints those here wherever I clicked. Same goes for the O. Well, in my case it's an omega because I couldn't find a normal transparent white O. Well, I did, but it was not good enough. This is our board. These variables I later use to understand if the game is over, it's draw, or someone has won. This here comes next move is my function that decides where O is going to be and returns the coordinates. Make move gets those coordinates, and after getting those coordinates, he assigns an O in this board, or an X, whichever it is. Then, after passing the value here, I check if someone has actually won the game. How I do that? I created some for loops here. You can see for loops, which basically check every line of the board, like here, the three here, and the three over here, and I lost too many times. Okay, so they check every line and every vertical and horizontal line and return if someone has won. And then later I separately created the function check if it is draw. Now M here is the counter for my moves. Like if you notice, if how it takes 5 moves for me to finish the game. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every time I pass an X to the board, my M gets increased by 1. And if it reaches 5, it returns none. Nobody has won. Game over. But I check if it is draw only after the check function, because it is possible that someone has won on the last move. So this here is what prints my O onto the board, actually. And here you come to the part where everything is like fused in together. This is my event listener. So whenever I click, he passes the coordinates of whenever I pressed, and then divides it by 3, and just to find those little squares, and then he gives me back the absolute. Like if I press here, it will return 0, 0, so my X will get printed here. Then after printing it, he checks if someone has won, because X could have won. If someone has won, he just clears the board and returns M to 0, and then clears our canvas and returns everything to its original state. If it is draw, he does basically all the same. And here, this is again just checking to see if someone has won, and this is here draws our O and assigns O to the board array, and after assigning it, it checks again just to make sure if somebody has won. So this is basically how my game works. Now I'm going to explain the check function here. What was it? Yeah, I will talk about it in the second video. Bye.